Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. If you haven't subscribed already, do feel free to press that subscribe button just down below. Now let's get into it. For today's menu, we will be making delicious shepherd's pie. Now let's get into it. We are going to start with the mashed potato recipe. So first you want to start getting to peeling your potatoes. Now once you have finished peeling your potatoes, we will get into chopping your potatoes into dices. Make them nice and small as much as you can so that they can get soft very quickly while they're boiling. Now that you have finished dicing up your potatoes, we are going to then give them a good wash in the water. After giving them a good rinse, drain out the water that you washed it in, and then you are now going to fill it up enough to cover the top of the potatoes and start boiling. Once you have filled it up enough, turn off the tap, and then now you're going to turn on your oven up to high heat and then place your pot on top of it and let it boil. Once you have placed your pot on the oven, now you have time to start making your mince and start cooking. First, you want to start with boiling your mince with some boiling water, just so that the mince can start cooking in the pan. Now let it boil for about 10 to 20 minutes until the mince is ready to be broken apart. While the mince is still boiling, we can have this moment just to check on our potatoes and see how they're doing. Just open the lid, give it a good stir, have a look, and then close it up if you feel like that it's not soft enough. Add a little bit of salt to the potatoes. Now while we let that boil a little bit longer, we will now go back to our mince, check and open the lid now that it's nice and boiled, and just break up the mince and stir it around a little bit. Once you have broken up the mince very well, just let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes so that the mince can be well cooked until we move on to the next step. Now we are going to add our onions and just let that cook into our mince. Let the onion cook for at least 10 minutes. Now it is time to add your mixed veggies with a little bit of water, and this will be mixed into your mince with onion. Now at this time, I like to add the cottage pie seasoning made by Maggie. In this section, you can choose your own seasoning. You can do the shepherd's pie seasoning or the cottage pie seasoning. Once you have poured it all in, just mix it in very well. Now that your potatoes are ready, just add in 50 grams of block butter and then start using your masher to mash up your potatoes, or I like to use my electric hand mixer. Now we are going to start adding in little bits of milk every now and then. So the milk will just help the potatoes to be softer while you're mashing it and whisking it together. And you will continue to add milk in as you go until you are happy with the consistency that you have. At this stage, you are now going to give it a little taste. That way you can check whether it's good. You can add a little bit of salt to it if you need to. Otherwise, just continue to add milk as you need until you're happy with the consistency. Now we are ready to pour in our mince into our tray. My husband is going to help me pour it in while I just spread it around into the tray evenly. Now that your mince has been spread out evenly, you can start scooping in your mashed potato and just spread it out evenly as well. Once you have spread it in nice and evenly, you can now spread around some cheese on top. You can choose any cheese of your choice. Once you have done this, you can now put it into the oven and then bake it for at least 20 to 30 minutes until golden brown on top, and then you can now bring it out. And there you have it, family and friends. This is your delicious shepherd's pie recipe. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching.